Come on. Even my computer's running slow.
It's raining out.
I know. Can you believe it won't even go from the beginning? Okay, so this worked 2 minutes ago, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay, how are we doing now? Gail, are you on large screen?
I am.
Okay, perfect. Okay, just wanted to let me get out of here. So I want to welcome everyone to our November team meeting via Zoom. This is a great way for us to connect with each other, even though we may be across the miles. So our two facilitators this evening are Gail Jacobus and Katie Mass. So I want to welcome our two to the call and say thank you so much on behalf of the leadership team and the names listed above. We take turns, which, you know what, if leadership, that term leadership scares you because you think you have to just do everything and know everything. We work as a team. As those of you that came on early, we were teasing that we do our check-in call Monday morning together. And this month, you know, we finish our day together. So, so thank you so much to Gail and for Katie for putting this presentation together and for sharing your expertise. So that you know, Katie's gonna have to be on phone only. She's having some internet issues, so unfortunately you're gonna hear me say, I'm advancing to the next slide because Katie will be following along. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go to the next slide and welcome our new October team members. Kim?
All right, is that where you want me to go in, Donna?
No, sorry. I was trying to say something and I forgot I was muted. We can't see the slide.
Oh, I thought I just said.
It was up there, but it's not anymore.
Oh. So
There we go. Now it's coming. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let me go back so we can make sure that you guys see. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
Other
no.
way.
We're going to do this over again before I screen share. Talk amongst yourselves.
And I lost it.
All right, how do we look now? Good deal. Okay, and Katie, you are,
Yeah.
Please go ahead and get us started with our new October team members.
Awesome. Well, I am thrilled to be here with each and every one of you. And it's always exciting to welcome new team members because we know that's the beginning of your business and your career. So we're thrilled to invite 3 newbies in October, Crystal and Denise and Jenny. And it looks like Tony recruited 2 of them, which is fabulous. And Angie Huey also recruited 1. So congratulations to each one of those that recruited, and welcome to the new team members. We can't wait to see your success, and we look forward to seeing you grow and learn all you can.
All right, our next slide.
All right, and of course we are full swing in our holiday season, our best-selling season of the year, but either take a screenshot of the holiday schedule there, because you want to make sure that you have all these dates in front of you. They are, however, as well on Consultants Corner, and I think they were in our last stir, so you can find them several places. But if you really want to make sure you have them in front of you, take a screenshot because these dates are very valuable to you. Always make sure that you know when the shipping days, last days are for your guests, so you don't have any angry guests.
Nothing worse than an angry guest.
Oh yeah.
All right, so our 3 key areas for a successful November.
Awesome. So of course we just closed out October, and we want to make sure that we continue to have November full and strong, because that's going to take you into December and into the new year. So maximizing your sales and bookings and recruits is very vital. So we're going to start with our bookings, and Gail is going to start off with our bookings. So we'll hand it over to you, Gail.
So, you know, guys, the party is where it all happens. Customers appreciate being asked to book a party. They benefit from all the rewards. It never fails. Every time I start sharing the host rewards at one of my parties, it's like you get the deer in headlights thing and the mouth dropping and all that. So we do have the premier host rewards program, learning about new mealtime solutions and just, you know, sharing a fun time with your friends. So partying is where you're going to be meeting your new customers, whether that's virtually or in person. It's also where you're going to provide the solutions and sell the products. So that's where you share the opportunity with hosts and guests, and that's where you're going to book more parties. And I have to tell you, always have a goal to aim for 2. You want to make sure that you have 1 to replace and 1 to grow. So let's talk about some different ways to get some bookings now. So Pampered Chef introduced 2 new party add-ons November the 1st, and these will help meet your customers' needs by offering them great recipes and just having fun throughout the holidays. So you'll notice these new add-ons in the marketing imagery section, and everybody knows where that is, I hope, right? They're going to be only available, these 2 add-ons are only going to be available through December. So you want to make sure that you check them out now, early in the season, so you have a chance to incorporate them into your schedule. What is an add-on? So it's just a small collection of resources that virtual consultants can add to existing party themes. So let's just say you got your November parties going on. You can incorporate some of these ideas into it to kind of expand it a little bit and just offer a little bit more fun. Okay, so this is a resource that I want to direct you to on Consultants Corner. This was available starting last week, November the 1st. This is Marna Ross. And Donna, I cannot remember Marna's title. She's an executive. Is she a national?
She's an exec.
Exec, okay. So Marna is like a great trainer. She really is. And she has some awesome training that she offers for overcoming objections. So let's just say, and I know you guys have heard them, how do you turn, and it seems like this time of year, there's always going to be, it seems like a little bit more objections to having a party. So let's just kind of brainstorm here, maybe some of the ideas or some of the thoughts that some of your hostesses or potential hosts would say is maybe not such a great time for a holiday. So maybe they're going to say something like, and Marna addresses all these in this video, so I really want to direct you to her video. This is such a busy time of year. How many of you have heard of that? Raise your hands. I know I have. Okay. So you want to agree with them. You know, your life is busy too. You're not just out there just, you know, doing Pampered Chef 24/7, although sometimes we think we are. But that's what you want to respond to them and say something like, exactly, that makes the perfect time. Get out of the hustle and bustle and just come on over for a couple of hours. And, you know, it's the right thing to do just to agree with them. So another thing that might come up is something like, I've hosted before and I have trouble getting people there. I understand. Consider maybe a theme party, because people will look at a theme party and go, oh, that sounds like fun. Like, that's one of the things that I've been focusing on this season, the fall and winter, is offering themes. Like, one of my themes is comfort food. Another one is an Italian night. Another one is the quick fix dinners. And a lot of these themes are on our Consultants Corner and Marketing Imagery. So you definitely want to check that out. Another concern that you might hear is money's tight this time of year. I don't want my friends to feel like they have to buy anything. Well, just tell them, I understand that too. Agreed. You know, many of our products are less than $20. So think of it this way. There's something for everyone. Everyone has to eat. Everyone has a kitchen. So those are some ways that you can kind of overcome that objection. I definitely encourage you to check out Marna's video because she is like just a great resource for us. And you also want to use this formula when you're responding to people. You want to empathize with them. You want them to know that you understand what they're saying, and try to help them come up with ideas to overcome the objections. So after the meeting, I encourage all of our directors to follow up with everyone here on the call tonight and to go after those bookings, learning what Marna has suggested, that how we can handle the holiday season with objections. Okay, next slide. So we have an awesome opportunity for the holiday party themes during the month of November. And a favorite one is a new one that the Pampered Chef just offered, and that is the wine, cheese, and chocolate theme party. Now you can add this to already holiday themed parties like the Sips and Apps and the Bevs and Brunch. Those are just some great, this is just a great addition to kind of put into the mix here. And you know, a lot of times, sometimes people don't have a lot of extra time during the holidays, so they're looking for that little, you know, quick in and out type of party. And it's the wine, cheese, and chocolate, and the Sips and Bevs, and the Bevs and Brunch. Those are just great opportunities to offer those quick in and out type of party. The other option would be to think about maybe hosting your own holiday open house. I've done that before. I've actually done it where I do it 2 days, like maybe on a Friday afternoon, in the afternoon at a certain time in the afternoon, and then do it on a Saturday. So you're catching people maybe that are at home during the week or work certain times, like on the weekdays, and then you're offering a weekend to be able to catch those as well. And it works out really, really well. So I just encourage you to think about doing that. And consider letting everybody know when if you're doing something like that, that you're going to be doing a live demo. I just did an event this past weekend, and during the event, I did 2 live demos. And during the communication about the event, the organization put out there that Pampered Chef was going to be doing an event. And I have to tell you, when I started talking about the food, people just migrated right towards my booth, and I was so excited. I was just like really happy. But it was just a great way to demonstrate the products and to draw everybody in. So I encourage you to consider the live demos because that's just super. Another thing is, don't discount the entire Thanksgiving week. So Thanksgiving is a day. It is not a week. So there's plenty of time on Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, after Thanksgiving. Yes, I know everybody does shopping after Thanksgiving, but there's also Saturday and Sunday. Plenty of time to incorporate some of those opportunities for people to get together. Maybe they have a captive audience with some family and friends in their home that are traveling for the holidays, and they have an opportunity to have a quick little, you know, sips and dips, you know, in and out kind of holiday party. They're going to be wanting to do holiday shopping. So let's face it, everybody does it during that week. It's the perfect time. So now that you've got all these great ideas for booking, let's talk about selling. And Katie has some great tips.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Donna?
I said, okay, let's turn it over to Katie.
Awesome. Well, I'm sorry I can't see all your beautiful faces, but I am excited because this is one of my favorite selling seasons. And to share tips and tricks with our guests, not only provide solutions for them, but it also adds value to our parties, and it also helps us sell products, right? The more that we sell and the more we earn, that's That's what I love. But sharing products with others, whether you're at an in-home party or you're virtual, means you're enriching lives one meal and one memory at a time, which I really, really love that. But gift giving is probably everyone's favorite, right? I know that as a kid, we always loved those gifts, and I still love giving gifts, and they're not as exciting, I guess, when you're grown to get those gifts, but hey, I still like them. But our fabulous Jane Miller gave so many different gift ideas. Now, I don't know about you guys. I can't see your faces, but do any of you have any gift giving ideas or any combos that you have made and put together? Does anybody want to share any ideas that you guys might have?
We can, if you have something that you want to share, just raise your hand and we will we'll call on you. Don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, if you don't want to say anything,
I think
yeah, go ahead, Melba.
I think Melba's going to share something.
Well, I saw something on Facebook the other day where they had the popcorn popper, the can of popcorn, a Netflix card, a gift card, a catalog in the back, and quite a few different things in a little bucket, and they had tied it up. And I thought that would be a great gift idea for someone, to show.
Yes, I love it.
Cute idea. Great idea. All right. Anyone else want to share? Carol, did you have something you wanted to share?
I done been through that. I'm not going to do that no more.
Okay. All right, Katie, I guess we're going to go back to you.
Okay. So to get ready to make the most out of our season, and by turning our parties into a great resource for holiday gift giving, is one of the things that Jane talked about. And you can also find her video on Consultant's Corner. I would highly recommend for you to watch it. She had some amazing different tips. I'm going to highlight on a few of them. She shared to go live each week from now till Christmas with a gift idea each week. And she suggested a few ideas, and I'll share those with you. Giving gift ideas at your party, it's going to make your sales soar, number one. And it's a time of year where people are going to get multiples. And so we love that. I know that I do. And I just had a girl actually buy 3 stoneware pieces the other day. And I was like, yay, it's probably for gifts. So anyway, it's great when you can use some of those ideas. And when you give solutions to your guests, they will also book parties with you. So giving them gift ideas is a solution that some of them, like, I don't know what to give to people this year. So always kind of share. You can even make a few things ahead of time. One gift set, well, Melba talked about the one is the popcorn set, which is fabulous. One is the pizza gift set, where you can do like the round pizza stone with the pizza wheel and maybe a pizza mix tied all together in a ribbon. Another one is the ice cream gift set she shared. Another one is a wine, cheese, and chocolate set, where you can just have a bottle of wine and have some cheeses along with it, just as, she said it goes according to your budget, whatever you feel your budget can allow. And you want to let your guests know that. Just let them know, get what you can, get, but these are just some ideas. Of course, there's no limit to the gift ideas because they can obviously put together whatever they want. If they want themes, they can do like the family breakfast theme, where they can do the pancake bottle and the emoji molds and the teal nylon server. And if their budget allows, again, they can use the, add the griddle pan if they really love their family members. You can do that, the cocktail set for a person that loves cocktails, which I thought was fabulous. I think that would be a great gift. For guys, I know that's always my challenge. You can do grill tool set. You can do all kinds of things because guys love to eat just the same. For teachers, you can do the apple wedger with maybe a good caramel can, a can of caramel sauce with an apple. How cute would that be for your kid to give that to the teachers? Or some of you maybe saw this where you can take a whisk and fill it with Hershey Kisses, and you can put a little note on and say, "We whisk you a Merry Christmas." Just, just the fun little things that you can do. She also shared something about which I think this is a really cool one, where you can take the silicone mat or the silicone mitt and put in different utensils. You have your own wrapping bag right there and just tie a ribbon around everything to keep it all there. So I highly recommend you watch her video. She shared quite a number of good ideas and tips. And she also shared how to add bow toppers, taking some of our smaller products like the nylon serving spatula or the toaster tongs, or now with our kitchen knives, the little paring knives. I just want to call them quick cut paring knives. But I did it at my show the other day. Oh yes, our quick cut paring knives. I'm like, oh wait a minute, they're not called that anymore. But those make great toppers to put on top of gifts as you wrap the bow up. Just looks kind of elegant and pretty. So the holiday season is exciting to customers when we promote Pampered Chef has solutions for their gift giving and for their entertaining. Don't forget our entertaining, because we have tons of entertaining products and baking products. So it honestly is our best selling season. The goal obviously is to sell multiple products so that each guest has a wide variety of gifts and ideas that they can use. So we'll go to the next slide, and challenges. We all have those challenges, right? I know for me, holidays sometimes can be challenging. Like I spoke with someone today, and they're like, well, I'll get back to you tomorrow because I'm not exactly sure my schedule. So you're going to have that, but that's okay. Just make some more calls. But if you can, again, give tips, you can go live in your Facebook group. You can have other consultants share videos, anything to get publicity to your VIP page or your business page. It really is a great way. Going live, I can't tell you enough, is an amazing way for people to really see a bunch of things. And so I'm excited to make up a few of those gift ideas and share some of those live with my VIP group. And so you can kind of see here where you can see a lot more resources on marketing online. Underneath the resources, you're going to see training things there. You can go get gift ideas. You can get the food ideas, recipe demos, the cranberry salsa, and the pumpkin dip. That pumpkin dip is one of my favorites. And of course, whipped cream maker, you can make any flavor in there, which when I told people at my show this last weekend that they can just put a scoop of pumpkin in there, their mouths dropped open. They're like, wow. So it really is, all depending how you share a product. So giving those ideas for holiday gifts is pretty awesome. And then giving them easy meal appetizers. That's where I love appetizers. So I always like to share a ton of appetizers, because I feel if someone is equipped with appetizers, they are not as intimidated to kind of throw a party or take something to a party. So, of course, boosting holiday sales in November, you can do the eBiz tools. Holiday season is exciting to the customers anytime that we give them tips. And so we kind of hit that earlier. And so just look for different deals on our outlets as well, which I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that we're going to see some specials coming up, maybe that we've not seen before. So I just had somebody ask me today. She goes, oh, I forgot to check the outlet recently. I said, just hang on. I said, they might be updating a few things. So I'm excited to share that. And we always get a ton of sales whenever we promote the outlet. So, and the nice thing with that, we can promote the outlet with our parties now. Did you all know that? So I love that. And so, of course, what is it in November for us? When we submit $1,000 in November, we get $25 in PC dollars. Now, I don't know if anyone is new on the call today, but this is so exciting for us because that means it's like our own little money that we can spend on us. So it's like getting yourself a little Christmas gift. That $25, you can get maybe accessory that you wanted or add something to your quick cooker. But it's just a great way that Pampered Chef rewards us for doing our job. Not that they have to, because we really do love what we do, right? But it is nice to be noticed and know that we can be there and get a little bit of recognition. And talking about recognition, I don't know if any of you have traveled with Pampered Chef, but it is an amazing opportunity. And I will tell you, once I started traveling with Pampered Chef, I don't ever want to miss one. So set your sights high for next year. If you are new to the call, you maybe did not hear that our next destination will be to Disney in Florida. So you're going to want to make sure you do whatever you can, start the new year strong, and get your trip ready. But I do know that I am working hard to reach that Hawaii trip this year. It's a little bit longer for me. I feel like I'm a little bit behind, but I think I can get there. So I know that my husband was in awe when I took him to Austin several years ago, and that was by far one of my favorite trips with him. My trip to Cancun, Mexico was another fabulous one. That was probably my all-time favorite so far. But how about you, Gail?
Well, my very first trip was the one that I earned to Toronto, and I gifted my family, my entire family, my daughter and son, and we all went to Toronto for the first time. None of us had ever been to Canada, so that was very exciting. I revealed that to them at Christmas by giving them all a little passport. It was kind of fun. And then our last trip that we just took last year was to Amelia Island, and how that was so special was when Phil and I first met, the very first trip out of town little excursion that we made was to Amelia Island. So it was kind of fun going full circle with that.
Yes.
And, it was an exciting time. So definitely travel first class with Pampered Chef, no question about it.
Right? That's fabulous. Good. Well, we're going to the next slide. We're going to talk about recruiting. And Gail, I'm going to hand it over to you again.
Absolutely. You know, sharing this business with others, it's really what it's all about. I'm so glad that my friend Jill introduced this business to me for so many reasons. You know, it's rewarding to know that when we share the business with others, that we impact others' lives every single time. So who do you know that wants more money just for fun? Or how about someone who wants to help support their household budget? Who has a big financial goal that they're trying to, whittle down a little bit? Who's looking for a full-time role with flexibility? That was my why. We really do have a story that's worth telling, and I love that we can sum this up in 3 words: learn, love, and share. So we learn all about what makes Pampered Chef and this season's products and recipes special and different. We fall in love with the products, the solutions, and how you sell them, how you recruit, your journey, your story, your business, and your future. So it's like a big package, And then we share everything you learn and what you love with your friends and your communities. It's just a story worth sharing. So who's ready to impact lives this month? Just raise your hand. So, who do you know that could use some extra income for the holidays? offer them a debt-free holiday and beyond. When they sign up to be a Pamper Chef consultant in November, plus, they have that opportunity. Plus, as a new consultant, they're never going to pay full price for their products, which, let's face it, we all joined Pamper Chef because we were attracted to the products, right? In November, they can earn $200 in Pamper Chef dollars in their first $12.50 in commissionable sales in their first 30 days. Oh my gosh, that's just an amazing opportunity for this month. It really is. What a gift. Something to be thankful for sure. So, there's also so many resources that the Pamper Chef has made available to us on Consultants Corner. There's like 5 different resources here. We're going to be sure to post all of these opportunities on the team page tomorrow. Donna, I hope that you'll be able to help us out with that because, the recruiting experience page has got some really great information there, and it's fresh, it's new. It gives you an opportunity to kind of freshen up your spiel, freshen up what you say to make it not sound so tired, More than anyone, you understand that being a Pamper Chef consultant makes your life better, and you know how your business affects others because you're doing it now. So, people want what you have. So just invite them to join. All they can say is no. Not the end of the world. There's recruiting videos. I was astounded with the collection of videos that are on Consultants Corner. When I went to look at this resource, it was like, wow, look at all the opportunities there that we have to be able to share this information. Of course, the recruiting promotion for this month, the new consultant rewards for this month. And then, of course, we have our opportunity events within the McDonald organization and also within the Pampered Chef website. So we've got it. We've got everything that we need. So now I would like to hand it over to Donna so that you can talk about one of our newest team members and why they share the business with others.
Okay, so first of all, you have to remember, one of the things that Gail, segued us with is that the resources are there for you. So take the fear factor, out of it. Every month there is a reward, okay? And it's not about what you're doing to someone, it's what you're doing for someone. So you get the recruiting bonus of 30 Pamper Chef dollars that the home office rewards you with. You get those incentive trip points, which Gail, talked about Oahu, talked about Scottsdale, and think about what your family's going to experience when you take them to Disney next year. Mm-hmm. So this time of year is where you're building the foundation for what January is going to look like. So keep that in mind. So you want to make sure that you start out January strong and, by building a team. So there's lots of personal rewards. And again, it's all about making a difference. So, you want to make sure that you remember your why. You want to share with your guests why you got started, and how it impacted your life. If you're doing virtual parties, you need to make sure that you have a why post so that people within your virtual parties get to know you. Now there's a team member who I'd like to ask to share for a few minutes, and that's Tony Blackwell. Tony is within her first 30 days of joining Pampered Chef, and she's ready to bring her 4th team member on board. And I don't want to steal Tony's thunder, so I'm going to unmute her and ask her to share a little bit of her journey with Pampered Chef. So Tony, go ahead. There you go. You are live with us.
Okay, thank you. So I have been a Pampered Chef consultant off and on for 16 years. This is my 3rd time. And I absolutely adore the company. I can't get away from it. Every time I try, I come right back. But this time, I think something's just a little bit different. I don't know if I am just more confident in myself, and I'm not holding back anything, I guess. I'm asking everybody I can contact to join me in this journey, and I think they just see how excited I am, and they want to have that too. So it's working. Like Donna said, I have number 4 and actually number 5 ready to go. It's just a matter of timing for them. I'm just stoked. I'm really excited to be here, and thank you so much, Donna, for your encouragement and your supporting me.
Mhm. Yeah, I had to ask Tony a few times as she was hosting her party. And I said, "Are you sure you don't want to do this?" He's like, "No, no, no." And I kept asking, "Are you sure?" So remember that, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you can't ask just once. It really takes you asking more than one time to people to join our team. So thank you so much, Tony, and we are looking forward to celebrating your promotion, because we know that your team is November is your big month. So congratulations to all of you. And Tony has, I think, 6 parties booked for next week. So she's super crazy busy and very excited. Tony also has a full-time job, so this is so she has a lot. And a busy life, just like the rest of the world.
I have a supportive husband too, so that helps.
Yes, she does. So, all right, thank you so much, Tony. And I will go ahead and turn this back over to Gail and to Katie to bring us all home.
Fabulous. Well, I'm so proud of you, Tony. We are just so excited. I can't wait to see you be a director and walk that stage. That is fabulous. So anyway, we're looking ahead into December, right? Oh my gosh, this year just went so fast. But just keep in mind that your November parties bring December bookings, right? And we want those December bookings to finish out the year strong. You have so many things to be excited about. Customers want what you have to share. So just like Tony shared, she's telling everybody about the business. Make sure you share the opportunity and the products. Your excitement is what's going to sell those. So don't be afraid to just get out there and tell everybody about them. So, of course, in November, we do have a promotion at a glance. And so I always am excited to see what the host specials are, because I know that our hosts are pampered so well. And so, again, make sure that you offer theme parties, and make sure that you share all of these details with your customers. We do know that December 1st, they are going to roll out a healthy eating party pack for the new year, which I'm kind of excited about. So hopefully we'll have some more ideas for all of you that are virtual. And I love to use them even in my cooking shows because it gives me ideas. But I have been starting to do a little bit more virtual again. And so I'm excited about some of those posts. So anyway, I will give it back to Gail.
Okay, so what we would like to challenge you to do right this second is take a pen, grab a pen and your piece of paper, and we're going to ask you to write down these 3 numbers. So here's the statements that we want you to match the numbers to. I will personally book X amount of parties in November. What's your goal? What are you going to be reaching for? Write that number down. Number 2, I will personally submit more than how many dollars in personal sales in November? What's your goal? Think outside of the box. Think big. And then number 3, finally, I will personally make a blank number of people's every day better in November when I share the opportunity. So who can you think of that you can be sharing? First of all, the first thing that pops into my mind is the number of hosts that I have on my November calendar, whether it be virtual, catalog, whatever. Those should be automatic. Those are going to be the first people that you do it. the other people that you invite, maybe you come into contact when you're out and about or at your parties. So you have a baseline with the number of hosts that you have set up for your November party. So write those goals down. We'd love to hear what you guys have to work towards this month. And you know, this is a great opportunity. There are 2 training opportunities that are coming up next year, early 2019, in both February and March, for team leaders and above. And I have to tell you, back in 2009, I had been a consultant for only 2 years, and I made it a goal because Donna had announced that she was having her leaders retreat. It was right here in Jasper at the time. I really thought I was going somewhere. I was living in Tequila. That was an hour away. So I made it a goal to be a team leader. I didn't have a consultant on my team at that particular point in time to attend the leadership retreat. I went to my first December party, and I want to say it was on December the 1st. I remember it being one of the very first days in the month. And I had met this couple that was hosting the party back in November. So we had been talking, and I'd been host coaching them, and she had told me that this was the perfect type of opportunity for her then fiance, because he loved to cook. He was a chef, and it would just be a great opportunity. And I kept talking to them and him, and they just were on the fence about it. So we went to the party. They had a great crowd. They had like 20 people there. And so, you know, being a young consultant, I just was excited, beyond excited, and went in to introduce myself to the group. And I started talking to everybody, and I said, you know, what's your favorite Pampered Chef product, and all this kind of stuff. And they just kept talking and sharing and back and forth. And he taps me on the shoulder. He's standing next to me. He taps me on the shoulder, and he said, can we have a word in the kitchen? And so we went back into the kitchen, and he said, I think I'm ready to do this. And I was like, of course, I just fell over, but I walked back into the group, and I said, guess what, you guys? We have a brand new consultant with Pampered Chef right here. So he was my very first recruit, and I have to say there wasn't anybody more shocked than me. But it was because I had been talking to him and his fiance about the opportunity. So that was my first recruit in December. So I had up to the beginning of February to be able to make it to the team leaders retreat. And I'm so glad that I did, because I want to show you guys what I got. When I came to that little leaders retreat, I got my very own little Pampered Chef blanket with the logo on it. So this is my blankie. So you guys just think about your goals. Think about what really is special to you, and make this an opportunity to attend a leadership meeting, because once you do start promoting and once you do start reaching those goals, everything's going to fall in place. It is just going to fall in place. So, you know, here's some dates that we want to share with you about the incentive trip for next year. Of course, and I can't see the slide all the way. I don't know why I can't see the slide, but it's kind of over to the left.
June 12th to the 15th is the incentive trip.
Right. And we definitely, I mean, it's like, you know, who doesn't want to go to Disney World, right? So I can tell you, after living in Florida, after working at Disney, it definitely is a magical place to go. And I hear that the Pampered Chef just really closes the park down. So we definitely, you want to think about that, and you want to make that a goal for 2019. And then, of course, our national conference. How many of you have been to national conference? Raise your hand. Let's see it. Okay. So you know what? There isn't anything else like national conference. And so reserve the date, because they have changed the time frame of the date. It is July 25th, 26th, and 27th. So make sure you get those dates circled on your calendar, because we have so much fun at conference, and we'd love for you guys to join us. So let's wrap this up tonight. And, you know, I have never been more excited to be a part of Pampered Chef. It's going to be a great new season. We've already experienced a lot of enthusiasm with our new product reveal in September. And, you know, we've got new products coming to look forward to. I think this slide just about sums it up here. And again, I'm not really sure why I'm not seeing the whole slide. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, I can actually move this around. So,
I feel your pain, Gail.
so you know what? We learn all about what makes Pampered Chef and this season's products really special and different. We love the products. You know you do, because that's why you became a consultant. That's what attracted you to Pampered Chef in the first place. The solutions, how you sell them, how you recruit, your journey, your story, your business, and the future. Share everything you learn and love with your teams, your friends, and your communities. It's definitely worth sharing. And it's just the beginning. You know, you can change someone's life. There's so much to offer. And so the question that we have is, are you ready? Because it starts right now.
Okay. All right, so I guess we'll open up. Does anyone have any questions? And this can be in reference to our amazing training that Gail and Katie did. So thank you. Kudos to all of you. It could be in reference to the training, or it can be totally off topic, something that's on your mind. We can see everyone now, so. No questions? Okay. Remember, next Wednesday will be our opportunity event. So, you know, we covered why you want to invite people to the business. And if you're still concerned that you have enough answers to people's questions, that one of the best places to start is by inviting them to those opportunity events. And this month it will be November 14th and November 28th. Now, you did see on the one slide that there's a home office one that is on the 13th. So you actually have 3 opportunities to invite people this month. So again, put it out there, share what you love. And, it will all come back around to you. So thank you again, Gail. Thank you, Katie, and all of our leaders who participated today. We look forward to it, and we will post the recruiting experience information with the recording if you want to go back and review this again. So have a great evening, everyone, and take care, and happy November.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.